supposed to be working right now.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this editor tryout bonus section of the PCP.
Hello. If you're listening to this, you are a holy warrior in the crusade for the new editing contest, and this is your holy gay ass, which we are bestowing upon you. Turn this into a listenable product if you dare.
Yes. There's that, or fucking maybe you're one of the people who's hearing this after it's finished, which is also possible.
Oh, right. Sorry.
And another thing about those undocumented immigrants, if there's one thing I hate about those guys, is that they're always tempting my wife with their seductive and good looks. They're just always just coming over here and just offering a better product than what you can get back at home. And it's really rubbing me the wrong way.
Spaniards, these damn Spaniards from Mexico with their warm Latin dance moves and their passionate eyes.
If there's one thing I hate, it's the Latins. If there's one thing I hate, it's people coming over here, speaking the Romance languages, and swooning my wife.
Latin O's, Latin A's, Latin X's, all of them. Send them to the gulag.
Okay, this is good. I like this a clusterfuck already, but let's go through the motions and introduce ourselves, since that's the thing we do. I'm the best guy ever.
Before we introduce ourselves, we are the reason people are dying.
There he is, the hypocrite's the reason people are...
No, not just me. It's not just me.
It's him. He did it. We found him. We gotta excise. We gotta excise the tumor. Excise the tumor. Kill him. Kill him.
There's Munchie and Executioner Lethal Aurora Maid.
Hello, I am here. I need to flip my veggies in like 3 minutes.
Well, I'm gonna have to flip your attitude, sister, if that's gonna be where we're at here.
But by the way, in case it wasn't clear, we're gonna need Jaden animation, esque animations for all of our lip movements for the entire episode.
I like how you say Jaden animation-esque, even though she doesn't animate most of it anymore.
Oh shit, animator calling out animator. It's a slaughter on this episode.
No, I like Jaden animations. It's just like, it's kind of, she doesn't work on them alone anymore.
I was watching Jade animations the other day just because it was on trending, and I like to keep up with what the masses are thinking about. And I was like, man, one person did this in like a month? That's not bad at all. And then I check, the team, and it's like 20 fucking people.
What? No way.
Yeah.
That can't be right.
Yeah.
There's no way that can be right. It's impossible. A team of animators making a cartoon?
Oh my god. I thought you were talking about that guy who did the brony guy who did those animations of like Rainbow Dash and stuff. What was that guy?
Always Sunny or Always Morning Somewhere?
No.
James Animated.
Animated James.
He's a fart fetish, a diaper fetish. He's made a fetish art of Tails pooping.
Well,
who hasn't?
Yeah, true.
Anywho, I was just watching actually the Odd Ones Out newest video, and there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people.
Well,
9 extra people.
When you're that big and you have such money, such cash, you have to spread it around. I actually don't know how they can afford to pay all those people. I expect that not all of them are being like paid a proper wage, and they're just sort of like friends.
You know what? It's like when you're that big, right? You have that much of an audience. Then like, if you're not putting out content enough, then you're throwing money away. So like you have to spend the money on the extra animators so that you can have a content stream coming out fast enough to capitalize on all the YouTube ad revenue that's there to be made.
I understand that this is what makes them look pretty, but like surely you don't have to like lip sync the dialogue, because I'm sure it's a lot of what's being animated.
There is an auto lip sync function in several animation programs.
Auto lip sync? What?
Well,
Well, you'd have to draw. You'd have to draw the frames, right? You still have to draw them out.
I have no faith that works.
I'm a scrub here. I'm not an animator. I'm not a draw man. But I did happen to one time, because I was just curious about it, I happened to watch a tutorial on how to make lip flap animations. And as I understood it, generally what you seem to do, it depends on the positioning of the character or whatever, you produce, obviously, you produce like a couple of sequences of images for the different like vowel sounds or consonant sounds.
Yes.
And there's like a set number of them that are required. And then you just repeat them where necessary, right? So
it auto, like...
Well, I
To
mean,
animate, you can make it automated, like the program does it for you. However, you still need to do a cleanup touch up because it doesn't always,
Yeah.
look the best.
Well, shit.
But
That's
it
pretty
is
You know what?
faster than doing it manually throughout the whole thing.
I'm not surprised this exists.
I'll take this moment, though, to shit talk on Jaden Animations, though, because Jaden is all like, oh, look at me, I'm an emotional girl, and I'm here working hard on my own. But if she's got a fucking team, then, I don't know, I'm way less
you don't
sympathetic
even
to her
know
struggles
watch any
and
of her
shit.
videos to know what she's talking about, though.
But she's a girl, therefore I'm already mad at her. That's where I'm coming at this
You're a piece
from.
of shit. And
I watched her
love Jaden
animation
animation.
on Japan, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, sure. That was, yeah.
God damn it! I've been the animator was trying to contribute to the animation discussion that was just happening. Fucking annoying
yeah, okay,
me.
all right.
Duh. I was
Come
gonna
on,
say
let's
about
hash
like
it
the
out. Yeah.
because I was thinking about doing like a Jaden Animations-esque YouTube series just for fun, just for fun, and also to become friends with because I like her.
It's worked so
haha.
far.
And I looked at a few of them. She is like one of the ones that does the lip sync stuff, and obviously that's like an incredibly time-intensive process that adds like barely anything. And then she also does do drawings where it's like they're not lip synced. Like when it's her, it's usually lip synced, but when it's like she's talking about like two hypothetical people, they're not lip synced. And it's just
because she's like a first person character kind of.
Like if I were to try and make something that looks of that level, it would be stupid. It would just be retarded to go to such lengths to lip sync when people are so happy to just see a character moving a little bit. It's the whole thing with like in the Bronyverse when like an animatic would come out by someone where it's just like kind of animated but not really, which is what an animatic is. And it's like it's not colored, it's not like final line art, but people love it because it just depicts the thing in enough of a way that they can say, "Oh, that character is there," and they're moving. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah. You don't need a lot for YouTube. Why would you do so much?
You just put out like a really rough, super rough, like a Hamilton, like an animatic of like a Hamilton song or something. It's like it's enough just to see it at all, you know.
Whoa, guys.
Hey, I got something rough for you, Ben.
Wait, first I have to say my new Brony OC. His name is Feature Creep. He is both constantly. He's a real creepy guy, but he's also in movies. That's why the feature, and also he finds his life continually having things added to it that he doesn't wish and overcomplicate his situations. Go, Munchie, go!
Here's the instructions, by the way. I'm going to post multiple videos in chat that I'm going to be referencing. Don't any of you look at them. This is just so the people understand the concept of a show note. When we're mentioning something, put it in the show notes. So that's number one. We posting a CGP Grey edit video, so you can. It's an editing podcast. It's like a meta thing. It's like don't even like. It doesn't even matter. It's not even relevant. Just click. Just it's like a. It's like a press the A button. And then when RPGs want to be like cheeky and be like, "Hey, what's an A button? Haha, that doesn't exist in the actual universe," then you laugh. Anyway, that's show notes number one. Number two.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Munchie, but I really do need to go, and I just want to say quickly, don't forget to balance my audio levels because my audio is usually quieter than everyone else's. That's all. I'll be stopping recording and I'm gonna skedaddle. So see ya.
Okay, I got a show note for you, motherfucker, and it's this. Just behold, click on that. Oh, she's my big fat mama. Big Fat Mama's the show note meme of this episode, everybody.
You know, I saw that this is My Big Fat Fabulous Life, but I read it as My Big Fat Fabulous Wife, which is not even that much of a stretch, honestly.
They're one and the same.
Like, I think that could easily be a show. So
Ben, don't imply anyone could ever love someone like this. Please don't, you know.
Instruction number two. When someone's trying to interject with someone and it goes nowhere, for instance, Ben, start talking. Just randomly.
No, I fucking stop. Stop putting me on the spot. I'm getting Vietnam flashbacks.
All my stuttering to try and break into Ben's impenetrable wall of vocality, delete all of that, because it doesn't delete anything. But if it's hippo, classic hippo, traditional hippo, saying, rough, then keep those in, because those eventually build up to something, and you can be like, haha, hippo's mad.
That's true.
Does the
it's
editor?
It's an art. It's an art more than a science.
Is the editor gonna be uploading the videos too?
No. What's gonna happen, I imagine, is they will be sent to me for scrutinizing and review, and we will look at it first.
Okay,
And this person will not have access to the account. I mean, that's
Yeah.
above their pay
yeah.
grade. Let's
Another
be
thing.
serious.
Another thing. Very, very often when you interject with someone, they will stop. So, Ben says, blah, 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 and then I say, hey, but there will be like a split second of Ben saying, blah, 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 blah. This is like a real thing that podcasts do. So this is going to sound like magic to the PCP editors. You can change, you can like move the audio tracks to the point where it sounds like Ben finishes his point and then I start talking.
What?
Do that.
I do that every single time when it's like
mad.
I'm mad cuz like I do those things. I'm good at editing.
Same.
I just don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah. That's
only
why we're
thing-
getting these fucking idiots in here to do it for us. You clods. By the way, I just want to. So we've been arguing a lot about capitalism lately. So we're talking about getting an employee right now. So Ben, I just want to set this up. So when our clientele, when our employee here eventually realizes that like the wealth that they're generating through their their exercise, through their productivity here, when they find out that there's a big gap between that and what the show earns as a whole and what us are earning for what we do, despite the less amount of work we're probably putting in, certainly you will advocate for redistributing your wealth to them, right? That's definitely something I'm going to hear you saying that, right?
I'm gonna advocate that we redistribute Jeff Bezos' wealth to that person.
So it's a matter of when it's high enough, then it's over the line. It's just, it has to be that level. It's a matter of degrees.
I'm gonna
one for thee and not for me, saith Ben.
I'm gonna advocate for a universal baseline income for everyone, including our editors, so that they don't need to take our proceeds.
And who's gonna pay for it, Ben?
The
immigrants?
I
don't think so.
How about we fucking kill Jeff Bezos and then we can have a universal baseline income for everyone for like 50 years.
The money will only be there one time, and then it's all gone instantly.
Oh man,
Idiot.
Okay,
That's the problem with socialism. Socialism relies on capitalism to develop wealth, then it spends it all, and you got nothing.
You're the problem with socialism because you don't believe in it. Listen, I was listening to some things. I can't cite you any facts on this, but I have heard arguments. But I have heard stuff like oh god, stuff like Medicare and stuff like insurance and stuff. Like if we could cut other programs. We could cut other programs and replace them with a universal baseline
military
income.
spending or something.
Probably military spending too, but not just that.
People freak out about military spending a lot, and it is big, but like it's not.
I mean, it's like our biggest part of our budget, I think.
It is understandable. It is, but it's not like by far.
The problem is, again, I don't know facts, but the problem, as I understand it in general, was even if we cut 100%. No, the editors need to know. This is what happens every episode anyway, so they need to be prepared for this. Even if we cut 100% of defense budget, which obviously we can't do that, but even if we did, I still don't think that's enough to cover like 1 year of like universal basic income or whatever.
You're fucking spitballing. You don't know. You don't have the numbers in front of you.
I guess I do need the fucking numbers in front of me. Okay, all right. Tangent is over.
But neither do I.
Okay,
but
good.
I've heard people arguing that we can do it if we cut other programs, that a universal baseline income would go away towards like replacing their functionality. I love the idea of
UBI because then people who whine about not having enough can shut the fuck up, and I would love that.
Yeah.
I would love that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
that'd be great.
By the way, also job of the editors to cut uninteresting parts, so cut out literally everything that Ben and Nate just said for the past
go for it.
recording.
Cut it all.
They don't even put their audio tracks in.
Except my loud, boisterous laugh, which really gives life to the podcast.
We all know everyone's just here to hear Mage, so just cut everything after she left. Everyone clicked off after that.
All the white knights have left, which is 100% of our audience. There's nobody left. Only the black knights are left.
Our entire audience, it's white knights and it's
blackguards
and blackguards and blackguards. Blackguards.
White knights
yeah,
and
I love that.
pills.
It's cool. And it's trans women here whose Mage is their transition goals. That's our audience.
Patreon.com/theprocrastinators. $5 for the 20-some bonus episodes and $1 for the patron lounge. What a deal. Twitter is at TPcrastinators. Bye.